Greetings, beautiful human collective. So tomorrow's St. Patty's Day, luck of the Irish, and all that good stuff. As you can see, I have my fairy stone here. And I also have some jade to bring us good fortune. I'm going to turn my flash on. That's jade. And this is the fairy stone right above the beautiful leprechaun card. And then we have some pyrite and some aventurine. So I pulled some cards and I also shuffled some cards for St. Patty's Day. I pulled the leprechaun card because in particular, that's what we kind of associate St. Patrick's Day with. Well, I do anyway. Leprechauns, cereal. Remember the cereal with the leprechaun. Frosted Lucky Charms. You're magically delicious. So, I pulled this card out in particular for this. And so the leprechaun, according to the Fairy Ring book, is part of the spring court, of course. And when you pull the card, when he appears in your cards, he indicates material gain in the form of lottery or gambling winnings, competition prizes, gifts, legacies, or some other unexpected windfall, right? And who can't use an unexpected windfall right now, whether it's expected or unexpected? I think we all can use a little extra loot. Whether the leprechaun's gift is large or small, you must be careful how you use it, right? Otherwise, it may lose its charms or disappear as fast as the fairy gold that turns to dust and withered leaves when the sun rises. So we need to be very particular when we're working, when we do get, an unexpected windfall or lottery winnings or gambling winnings or, inheritance, if you get a lump sum of money, just be careful how you spend it. You know what I'm saying? Take your time with it. Really plan it out. You know what I'm saying? So, they say, that the leprechaun keeps a pot of gold hidden at the end of a rainbow. You see the rainbow there, right? And the treasure might be the precious metals of the earth, or it might symbolize the light of the summer sun, the yellow grain of the harvest, or riches of the spirit, right? And they say if you have ever tried to stand at the end of a rainbow, you will know that it is a place that cannot be reached physically, but only in spirit. So for this reason, the rainbow is often thought to be the bridge to the world of the gods, the afterlife, or fairyland, right? I love that. So really, look for, manifest that money into your life, manifest that abundance into your life, and let's see, how you deal with it when it happens. So then I shuffled cards and I came out with the Spriggan. Let me see if I can. So the Spriggan, as you can see, now to me they look like, galactic being creatures. But if you notice, there's a monolith right there, right? And then there's some other stone or rocks there. And pretty much the job of a Spriggan is to protect ancient sacred sites, right? So if you do some damage to ancient stone circles or holy places, you'll find that these type of beings will not be too happy about it, and they're not going to be too nice to you, right? Because their job is to protect these things, and you're coming around and trying to destroy something that they are sent to protect. So when you divine this oracle, it says the appearance of the ferocious and dishonest Spriggan in your cards points to theft or unscrupulousness methods and dirty dealing, or perhaps the betrayal of principles or confidences, which I would not be surprised if a lot of people do not get stimulus money or whatever, because, I don't think our government is too honest in their dealings with us, right? Or some people, when it comes down to it, some people might feel like, oh, I don't want to share the wealth with my mate because I'm not with him anymore, or whatever the case may be. So I would say honor that thing that is ancient, which is trust, right? So then I shuffled again and I came out with this card Samhain or Samhain. And I love this card. I think it's so beautiful. It seems like every time I pull the fairy festival cards, this card pops out. And we got a 2, and then we got the fairy festival. And look at this beautiful picture of the mushrooms, this beautiful bright light in the middle of a fairy mound. And then we have the fairy there. We have some signs of Halloween, of the fall festival, the bats and everything. And then the moon. I just, this card speaks to me because I'm born in October. So it says the card shows a fairy mound at night with a sickle moon hanging in the sky. Light streams from the mound. Excuse me. Since this is the night it opens and human visitors might gain access. The trees are hung with jack-o'-lanterns. Skeletons are also perched there, and bats fly about the sky. In the foreground are fly agaric mushrooms and 2 red-clad fairies, one of them winged. So you have this one, and then there's those mushrooms. What did they call them? Fly agaric. So this festival is known in modern times as Halloween, right? It's normally celebrated in November in other countries, but we do it, of course, October 31st in America. This card indicates powerful forces at work, leading to endings, change, the completion of a cycle, dissolution, and winding down. It may also mean ancestral contact from family or tribal ties, people who may not be family, but they distant, or they might be allied with your family. Clairvoyance and also mediumship is also one of the meanings of this card. So that is your St. Patrick's Day Oracle reading. I don't normally celebrate holidays, but I love the color green. I've always loved the luck of the Irish. And I think when we do celebrate certain holidays or events in this country, America, we need to really look at how we teach our children it and how we celebrate it. What is the thing that, how can we use the holiday to benefit ourselves? And I think this is just, I've always did it as a child. As I grew older, I kind of let go of holidays, but then I started picking them back up again because I like the mystery of it. I like the adventure of it. I like the childish nature and fun excitement that comes along with it all. So I'm going to let you gaze upon these beautiful abundance stones, especially the fairy one. Look at that. And hopefully it will help to bring some abundance in your life in a monetary manner. I'm going to be very specific about that. And if you get any visits from fairies or leprechauns, just play with them, become playful, become childlike again. Thank you so much for listening. Take time to do what makes your soul happy, right? Be happy, be light, be love. Namaste.